which employee works less than the contract they signed, and so they steal money of your company, or how much they actually need to work in order to produce revenue for your company. This person wanted to know exactly how long a single employee stays at work, but the problem is that the description they gave doesn't match the data they delivered. Anyway, I calculated the duration of the stay at work in a not so elegant way, and you notice that we have some unusual value, that means too low or too high. And if we do a non-histogram plot of this duration, we see that more or less is constant, even though we have just 36 days. We can notice that most likely this employee respects the typical contract of 8 hours per day. So in the shoes of this person, I wouldn't really worry myself. But the problem is that if something unusual would have come out of this very raw analysis, I wouldn't blame only the employee, but the employer, because many companies select people that sound good just in the interview. So, as a priest said many centuries ago, you need two people in order to do a sin. In this case, if it was true, the suspect of the employer, the mistake, let's call it, comes from the employer and the employee. If this reasoning reminds you the yin and yang of some Eastern philosophy, I agree with you, because religions and philosophies have many in common. So if in your company you have such a suspect and you also give me data that has more proper documentation, and I can also work it in a much faster way, I can help you to discover potential cost holes. And that's it, because the part of human management isn't in the skills of enterprise statistics. If you want to do something like this, first we can discuss it in a free call you can book in the link you see in the description. And mind again that I don't really like this kind of request because it sounds a bit dystopic, especially if you have people that works on site that could work remotely. I don't know if it is the case. Bye and see you the next time.